Hi, everybody. Happy Digital Learning Day. My name is Avery Long, and I am the librarian at Bellwood Elementary School. This is my second year in the library, so I'm trying out some new technology this year, trying to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. So for kindergarten, first, and second grade, we're going to be doing book talks, and I have not done video book talks with either one of those grades, but with K and 1, I haven't had them do book talks for me at all this year. And so what I'm going to do is either use Flipgrid or a flip camera and do book talks with them. For third, fourth, and fifth grade, I'm going to introduce them to Interland, which is new to me, so hopefully it'll be new to them. One of the other librarians in the county sent out a link about it, and I checked it out, and I thought it was awesome. So we're going to be exploring how to be internet awesome with Interland. My kids are in a Title I school. A lot of our kids eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner here at school. So when they get home, they don't always have the time or the opportunity to talk about books or their day or be taught about how to be safe online, just because the parents might be working or it's just been a long day and they have to do homework and all that stuff that you do in life. So my goal is to get my kids' voices out there that they might not have the opportunity to do outside of school. I want them to learn how to talk about what books they like and why they like them and who they think should read them, and just get their thoughts out there for the audience. And for 3-5, I chose Interland because in this day and age, it's really important to be safe online. And not all kids have good role models as to how to do that or why it's safe. It's important to be safe online. So those are kind of my goals for today and my long-term goals for the kids. So I hope you enjoy it and let me know what you think.
This book calls The Hug Machine, and I think somebody to read this book, and I want one of my friends to read this book because book this book is so good, and I like this book.
When I decided to do book talks with kindergarten, first, and second, I was a little overwhelmed. Second grade, I wasn't too worried about because they're used to technology by now, but the thought of getting kindergartners and first graders logged on to Chromebooks and into Flipgrid in a 45-minute time period in library was a little daunting. So what I decided to do was I did my normal library book and lesson, and then we checked out and the kids read around the library like we do every week. But then while they were reading, I called them over one or two at a time to me, and I had my computer already up to Flipgrid and ready to go. And while we were doing our videos, my assistant was walking around and monitoring the rest of the class. And this worked out really well. And it allowed me to have one-on-one time with the kids that I was interviewing for book talks. And she kept the outside area calm and collected so that we would have our own time to talk.
I like Superman, and I like this book, and I think everybody should read it.
What do you like about this book?
Because I love superheroes.
What else do you like about it?
Because I love Superman, because it's a comic book.
Oh, can I see that? Can you show me a page? Oh, that is very cool. And who do you think should read this book?
Everybody.
What's your book called?
Penguin Problems.
And what's it about?
It's about when a penguin wakes up, he gets grumpy.
Do you know what he's grumpy about?
When he goes to sleep,
Yeah?
and he wakes up.
Okay. Who makes him feel ungrumpy?
The penguin.
The other penguins? Okay. Who do you think should read this book?
People?
People your age or people my age?
Your age.
My age. Would I like it?
Yeah.
Is it funny?
Yes.
Okay, good. So as you can see with those two kids, they were pretty new at doing book talks. They didn't really know what to say. They needed a good bit of prompting to get information out of them. Also, the first one, he looked like he was a little baffled at seeing himself on the computer on the screen. So following this right now, I want to show you some videos of kids who are pretty good at doing book talks. And these kids are going to be my goal. This is where I want all of my K1 and 2 kids to be when they're talking about books that they're reading. I want them to be able to express themselves and tell the audience why they like certain books and who they think should read them. What book do you have?
I have the Rock, Paper, Scissors, Legend of the Book.
Did you like this book?
Yeah.
What did you like about it?
I like when it was like every team together with all the mansions and the friends.
Who do you think should read this book?
You.
What book do you have?
Rock, Paper, Scissors.
Why did you like this book?
Because it's a cool game and you can read it. I never saw a book like this.
Who do you think should read this book?
Everybody.
What book do you have?
Socks and Socks.
Why do you like this book?
Because sometimes when my mom reads it, she can't read all of it and her tongue gets numb.
Who do you think should read this book?
My dad.
Anybody else?
Probably my cousin.
Why?
Because my cousin, he's not really good at reading books, so I choose this book because it's kind of like 3-year-old type. So, if you had animal feet, which one would you want? Would you want basilisc's feet, platypus feet, or rhino feet? So this book is all about animal feet. And if you had an animal feet, what would you want to use it for? Like running on water, or digging holes, or jumping up in the air, or taking your family on field trips without even taking a car. All of them are simple. So, what I'm telling you is, if you had animal feet, would you want to use it for a special thing or use it for a special ability? Which one is it?
And it is a Google-based website that teaches kids how to be safe and use manners on the internet. And what I like about it right off is it hooks the kids because it looks like a video game. And when you click Let's Do This, it will take you automatically to one of the worlds. So I'm going to do that. And it immediately takes me to Kind Kingdom. So this level in this world talks about how to be kind to those online and how manners online are just as important as manners in real life. The next kingdom is Reality River, Don't Fall for Fake. This is about fake news and even fake people who might create social media accounts that say they're one person and they might not be that person at all. Just kind of gives them an idea of what to look for to decide what is fake and what is real. The next world is called Mindful Mountain, Share with Care. It's about really taking notice of what you share, how much you share, and why it could be bad and why it could be good. The final world is called Tower of Treasure, Secure Your Secrets. This is a lot about password protection and just keeping yourself safe and not giving away passwords and that kind of thing. So I'm going to go to Kind Kingdom, and once you find out which one you want, you push play, and it takes you here, and it gives you directions, and it shares to you what you have to do, and it reads it to you, which is what I really like. So
troublemakers are spreading negativity everywhere. Block and report troublemakers to stop their takeover, and be kind to other internauts to restore the peaceful nature of this land. Get to the top of the kingdom. Yes.
So I really like this because it reads to them what they have to do. It gives them directions and it tells them why they're doing it and why it's important. Tell me what you've been doing today in library.
We have been learning how to stay safe on the internet with a site called Interland.
What do you like about it?
I like it because it has fun activities while teaching you how to stay safe.
Who do you think should play Interland?
Everyone that does not know how to stay safe on the internet.
What did you do today in library?
So we played this kind of internet safety game called Interland, and it's a really fun game and it teaches you like about internet safety, what to not share and what to share, like certain things like that.
Why did you like it?
I liked it because, well, it made the whole learning process very fun, and yeah.
Okay. Who do you think should try out Interland?
I'd probably say maybe like kindergarten through 5th grade would be really good with Interland.
What have you been doing today?
Playing Interland.
And what is it about?
It's like showing manners. It shows you safety and it teaches you more. You could do more stuff, like retrieve the hackers, make the hackers go away by saving your password.
So it's about online.
Safety,
Why do you like doing Interland?
because it's like a video game, and you could do lots of stuff in the game.
Neverland is a game that uses reflections to hit owls, such as yellow, green, and blue owls. These are known as your friends, parents, and public people. When you hit the owls, they give you points, and when you hit the foxes, they don't give you points. They most likely take away your points or say something back. I like this game because it's kind of challenging, but it's not a rage quit game. You can kind of get used to it easily, so I think a lot of people would play this game. And I like how cute the owls are and how nice the worlds are. I think that this is a great game for people to learn about reflections.
My name is Chris Post, and I'm going to be talking about Internet. It's a very educated game, and I think you'll love it. And one of my favorite ones was Tower of Treasure. It's good. It tells you what to use and what you need to collect. And if you die, there's like this thing that takes all your stuff, and it tells you what you need for a password. Like all passwords might contain 8 characters, and a password must include capital letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Then it's a very educated game. Again, my name is Keith Bosher.
Thank you for tuning in today and hearing about book talks and Interland. I hope you enjoyed listening to my kids talk about what they liked and what they didn't like and different books and just letting them get their voice out and be heard. Hopefully you can take some of this back with you and use it at some point in your classroom or in your library. And thanks for hanging out with me for my very first Digital Learning Day.